Okay, we are live. Hi guys, it's Ogola Lamatams, also known as Gelawapa Z, girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so that each time I upload videos, you will be notified that Gelawapa Z posts a video. Thank you so much for more than 68,000 subscribers. I am so grateful that we have 68,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. We are here to talk about our brother CHELLAH TUKUTAH, who's presently in custody. Let me just make sure that my live stream on my Facebook is public. Yeah, who's presently in custody. And so far we have raised quite a bit of money. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I will drop the links and means and ways of which you can help us raise the funds. We were not sure of what was going on. There's been rumors that CHELLAH has been released, and somebody has also posted an image of CHELLAH posting on his page as if it was CHELLAH, but it wasn't really CHELLAH. And he remains in custody, basically. So we are here to talk about this and just to update you about Monday, which is our protest day, 22nd of June, 2020, wherever you are, whatever embassy you belong to. And remember, we do not belong to any political party. So I'm going to read some information as well that has been stated about CHELLAH and the reason why he is in custody. It is well. Obviously, we expected this. When you touch the government of Africa, you expect to be in problems. That's how it is with corruption in Africa, with the police who just do things according to the instructions. It's not easy. That is why a lot of people have left Africa. You know, I've got friends from Zimbabwe who are here in the UK and they don't even want to look back. I've got friends from different parts of Africa that are here on asylum because of the same. You know, they couldn't speak. Thank you so much. Arnold says, nice one, Lily, keep speaking for the voiceless. And like I've said before, I've never intended to speak anything, you know, but because when people kept on presenting problems, and I for one thought everything was going well, people are doing well in Zambia, but I was not aware that there were lots of problems. So please share this stream, and if you want to be part of this live stream, I have shared the links. I've just received a comment from Cynthia Chungu, who says, how can we donate if you're UK based? If you're in the UK, you donate to me into my bank account, and then I post it to my PayPal account. So what I'm doing is, in order for us to just have one balance where we know this is the balance we have, you know, we put money, whether you put it in my bank account or you send via World Remit or anything like that, the money will be deposited onto the PayPal so that we have one balance. So when we report, we're reporting one balance and not reporting different balances. It just helps everybody to know where they are. So as at now, my last post on my Facebook page stated that we had about 300, no, that was yesterday. That was a few hours ago. 623 pounds 0.23. That was the last balance. That's the balance of 13,586 kwacha. So for those of you who are my moderators on my YouTube channel and you're my friend on Facebook, kindly help me to share the numbers of which you can donate the money to. Kelvin Kunda wants me to add to the WhatsApp group. I will later. Those of you who want to donate, those are the numbers. We just want to be ready with the money. We don't want to wait when they say the lawyer wants so much and then we start saying, can we raise the funds? You know, and I've said this before, that I have amazing subscribers on my YouTube channel who are willing to support projects, you know, like this, because they know that we are fighting for our freedom. Our freedom of speech is being deprived, and that's not what we want. And particularly, I've got, people from America, the Caribbeans, who've faced oppression, from generations. So when they see such, they are touched. Why should Africans be oppressed like this when we have been facing this in America for many years? Christopher is asking what's really happening in Zambia. Please release him. It's a shame. We are all heartbroken. In fact, that's why I'm wearing black. I'm heartbroken. When Nola vote came, I'll share the video later. But for those of you who are on my Facebook, you saw the video. Nola vote came to my place to bring an envelope for CHELLAH. And I thought that was really sweet. And she left a note as well. And I thought, let me also read that note. The note was really touching. She just said, please, this is a donation for CHELLAH. I was really touched. These are my subscribers, people who wish me well, obviously because of the light, so it's reflecting horribly. So I've just seen somebody. Nana Simona is here. Let me bring Nana Simona whilst I'm also trying to sort out links and for people who want to join. Thank you so much. Hi, Nana Simona. Hi, Nana. Hi, Nana.
Hi.
How are you, Nana? How are you?
Are you able to get me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, good evening, Lee.
Sorry?
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Good evening. How are you? How are you?
I'm well. Despite the happenings that are going on.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
It really is, especially with the incident. This just takes me back. Everyone that has tried to fight for justice, they say, in terms of freedom of expression, ends up had Pilato. I'm sure he still has to travel, living to make his presence known. And now he doesn't. He has to bring on man. So it's more. It's pleasure for people.
Your network doesn't sound so good. I don't know if you can come back because it's not clear.
Okay.
Yeah, your network doesn't sound so good. Yeah, we can hear something. Maybe if you can come back. Is that okay, Nana?
Hi, Hilili.
Hi, Chilu. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you? Good to see you too.
Yeah. I haven't been so happy. Today being a Friday, and you know what Friday means in Zambia when you're in custody.
Yeah, it's really sad, and here the what is the conditions in this in our police stations. It's really sad. It's really sad, It's really sad.
Yeah.
I just spoke to the brother. I think that was somewhere around 18. He told me to say they tried to do everything, but they couldn't manage. They couldn't manage. They only charged him around the 1653, and no one was in the offices.
Imagine. It was a plan. It was a plan, and it was a plan. It was a plan.
Yeah,
it was a plan.
It's really sad. It's really sad, I'm telling you. I wish maybe, but because the brother said to say that maybe on Monday they're trying to push that on Monday they can give him a bond, so that whatever comes, if it's going to court, she'll be coming from home.
Yeah, of course. That's the way it should be in the first place. He's not supposed to be in custody. This is defamation of character or whatever it is, label. It's not a criminal offense, to that extent where they have to put him where he is at the moment. It's not a present condition. I can see a lot of people are about to join the stream. They're all in the dark. That is the government of the day that we have, that people are always in the dark. You know,
Yeah, it's really sad, I'm
Julian is
telling
saying we
you.
need a WhatsApp. Julian, you're saying you want a WhatsApp group. We already have one, Julian. Please, when you're coming on and you're not speaking, mute your volume because it disturbs the stream and our viewers. For those of you who are asking, we do have a WhatsApp group. Yeah, we have a WhatsApp group. And the whole idea of CHELLAH being in custody obviously sounds like they wanted to demoralize us from the demonstrations that are supposed to take place on Monday. And like I said yesterday, I got a tip yet a few weeks, was it the other week, that they were planning to arrest CHELLAH and B-Flow. But B-Flow, obviously, he tried to take a letter. I don't know the arrangement. And yeah, and they were planning. So even on the 22nd, they are planning, like I said it before, I said, don't go to the protest on the 22nd in Zambia. Let the people who go to embassies abroad to do it for you, because here, like in the UK, for example, the human rights here, they are real. It's not like Zambia. But in Zambia, stay home. I said it in one of my live stream, because their plan is to arrest everybody who's gonna turn up on that day. That's the plan. I said it.
Yeah, that's true.
There was
even an article which was published yesterday by there was an article which was published to say that if they go ahead to protest, they are going to break our legs, which is really sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. I wish there was something that can something that can be done.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking, but we have to be strong for the youth, obviously, who look up to us, because most of them, they are demoralized. If you think about it, first it was Mao Sampaio Home was made to apologize, and then B-Flow found himself in images with Bowman. And we were all on B-Flow, like, how did you betray us like this? And then now it's CHELLAH TUKUTAH. And they are putting it as the youth leader. Well, there's so many people that God has assigned to work on this project. It's not a movement for one person. This is a movement for everybody. As long as you are jobless, you are in the dark, you don't have access to the mines, you don't have access to any opportunities in Zambia, this is for you. As long as you are below 65, it's for you. This is our movement.
I wish
Irene, you want to say something? Sorry, did you want to?
Yeah, I wish more youths in Zambia can realize with what is happening, because I'm telling you, it's really sad. We can't speak freely. When you speak freely, they'll start hunting you. They'll look for you wherever you are. So it's otherwise it's tough. I feel for CHELLAH. I feel for CHELLAH. I feel for CHELLAH.
Yes. And obviously, that this movement, a lot of people have seen that we've been able to raise funds. The funds, whatever will remain, is for youth empowerment. That's why we are Speak Up for Zambian Youth, Speak Up Zambia. We're all speaking up for Zambia. So I know opportunities will rise. Just be patient. CHELLAH's one is an emergency. It's an emergency. He needs to be out of that place. And I know it's a trap they set aside for him there. It's not fair. It's not fair. Auntie Irene, how are you?
I'm all right, Lily. How are you? Though a bit down. The situation has made everybody feel as bad as anything. It's really a sad development. When we were hearing rumors to say he's been released, everybody was happy, and then to hear that is still, and being a weekend back home, knowing how the situation is for him.
Yes.
They apparently they are saying it's very, very cold, and being in police cells, which are the conditions are really bad. It's a sad situation.
Yeah.
But I know what they are trying to do. They are trying to make sure they attack and mute all the youths so that they stop speaking, which they are not going to achieve, because it's not just one person who is doing this. It's a lot of youths, because they've realized chances now, and they can't just let things go on the way the things have been going back home. It isn't. This is not the way people be living, and we just leave it like that, because there are so many people, selfish people on top there, who are just feeding themselves, getting fat, all the bellies coming out as if they've got nutrition. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And there's no need for them to keep CHELLAH in, because he hasn't committed murder. It's murder. Maybe they think maybe he could run out of the country. It's not murder. It's defamation. Defamation. Why would you keep somebody in for defamation? It's absolutely ridiculous. Knowing the offices back home, people don't work. They are never in the offices. That's where the problem is.
They're never there.
Yes, that's why development isn't there. People are never in the offices, and probably they just did it deliberate because they wanted to check a record like they are used to. If somebody had produced maybe 10,000 giving them, they could have released him. But we are not going to do that, because that's what we're trying to prevent. I'm so annoyed with this. Really, I am. So
it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, sis.
Yeah, I'll leave, and so I can leave space for others to come in.
Thank you so much, sis. Yeah, but you can still remain in the background in case there's always space.
I will.
Thank you so much. Mercy.
Hello.
I can even hear. How are you, Mercy?
Oh gosh, I'm okay, but I'm very, very disappointed. But you know, there's no surprise there. This is expected from this government. It's so frustrating looking at the things that we have to deal with, and what's even more frustrating is other groups which are complacent, who think this is funny. Those who think this is now the time to start making jokes. I mean, their relatives will be next, because every individual is different. Everyone thinks differently. So if it happens to one of their relatives, perhaps they won't be laughing or joking then. I mean, you don't even have to look far. You just have to ask yourself how you're doing within the country, and how are your neighbors doing? Are they doing as well as you? What's the reason why you're doing well? Is it because you're part of the corruption that's going on? That's why you're able to buy food and put it on the table for your kids to eat. It's just so sad, and I don't understand why he's being held there. Why he's been held in prison or in the cells. He's not a danger to the public. I could understand if he killed someone, if he committed murder, then you need to keep him in the cells, because he could potentially kill someone else. But that is not the case. It's just someone who spoke. They're trying to muzzle us, they're trying to mute us, but it's not going to work. I mean, you can see from the support with people donating to have him released. Everyone, I mean, a lot of people are committed to this. We're not going to be shut down. This government has to go. They have to go. That's all I have to say in the moment. But I'm really, really, really angry and so disappointed. I mean, the criminals are walking free. The ones involved in the fire truck scandal, they're walking free. Why is it taking so long? How long does it take? Exactly.
Even murder.
I mean, the ones who have confessed to allocating funds to a non-existent pharmacy are walking free. This doesn't make sense. I mean, was it $17 million that was? It's a lot of money, and they're so casual in how they're saying, oh, you know, they made a mistake for that amount of money. You can't be that casual about things like that. So it just shows you the caliber of people who are in this government. They need to go.
Yeah.
Really, they need to go.
And the thing is, now they are trying by all means to block opposition as well. They've shut down Prime TV, and I received a message via Facebook where they are planning to shut down. Let me see the TV station which is shutting down. Somebody sent me images. It said this TV station, yeah, QTV. It says, dear viewer, there's even an image of it, this one.
Oh my God.
That's the image I received. I'll post it on Facebook. It says, dear viewer, please note that QTV will stop airing on 30th of June. Thank you for watching. So QTV has been stopped. And all because of people who are selfish and trying to show us that they run Zambia, they're in control. Somebody sent me this, and the person says, thank you for all that you are doing on your channel. You are great. I believe this person works for QTV or something. You are a great channel of information to us. You inform us what's going on, which is hidden from us. ZNBC News is all about what the government is doing right.
And what are they doing right? Like, out of curiosity, what are they doing right?
That's what he was saying. Let me read it. He said, yeah, what the government is doing right and the rest, you know, doing wrong. During the news time, switch over to Prime News, which is closed. Then now we watch news from QTV where they tell us what's really going on. By now, you know, ZNBC is trying to close, you know, like the person was just explaining. And then he says, Dora Salia has power gotten to her head. This is a message I received. Has power gotten to her head? Wake up this morning, meaning he woke up this morning. You know, she wakes up this morning, closes Prime TV, next day QTV. Who knows, tomorrow she might wake up and say DSTV should move out of Zambia to leave dead, you know, ZNBC network. And then the person was just saying, if we can talk about the protest on the 22nd, that was a message, it was a long message with images of QTV saying they will be no longer airing from the 30th of June. So this is them blocking you all angles, introducing Bill 10. It's too much, and they need to be reported to every country, wherever you are. If you're in Canada, wherever, all the human rights commissions, they need to know that these guys are becoming too much. Too much. It's beyond bearable. I feel sorry for the family. How can you express yourself? You can't even express yourself. Uncle Sammy B, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Uncle Sammy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, Lily. How are you doing? Sorry, it's unfortunate.
Fine, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm driving. That's the reason why.
You can just contribute. No worry.
Yeah.
You can just contribute.
Yeah, I had to quickly jump on board because yeah, I heard that CHELLAH was released, but again, there's news that he's still in custody. This is really, really disappointing. You know, these thugs or criminals, they're trying to, you know, silence us by you know, locking up CHELLAH, but I bet it's not gonna work. We actually, now that's when they've made the fire burning. They've actually made the fire, because we will now do what they never thought we were going to do. I'm mobilizing few people here. Come Monday, is it 22nd?
Yeah. 22nd, yeah, in Australia, right?
See, the embassy is a little bit far. It's in Canberra and I'm in Perth. So I'm organizing guys here that are in Perth who march the street with banners, and will make sure we're going to write really damaging information on the banners. That's my plan. And they're not going to have it easy. If there's some people in the US, maybe let them also do something. Everyone, let us do it like literally the whole globe, so that they know we are not here. We are not here to joke around. You know what I mean? It's really pathetic what they're doing. It's sorry to use the word bullshit, but that's the better word I can say. It's total bullshit, because there's no way they can, you know, running the country like it's their own, you know, chicken run or something. That's not right. Not right at all. It's really heartbreaking. And you know what? They know that everyone in Zambia is not, any normal being in Zambia is not gonna vote for them. It's not. So they're trying by all means to force butane, and that's the reason why they're trying, you know, all angles, so that they can find a way where they are going to penetrate. The other thing is they don't want to have, you know, Zambians register on time, so that they can have their own area where they know they might influence and people might vote for them. Where they know they're not going to have any vote, I don't think they want any more, you know, many people to register. So we have to wake up. We have to wake up as Zambians, and we have to work together so that we push these guys out of power, because enough is enough. You know, honestly, enough is enough. We're tired. We're tired. We're really, really tired.
It's disappointing. You know, like police officers, the army, nobody's happy. Air Force, I received emails from people from these departments, government workers. They are not going to vote for this government. They will receive a shock of their life. You know, now you're trying to close down QTV. For what? Why are you closing down QTV? Is it because the opposition go there? It's just wrong. Absolutely
no, it's not
wrong.
Right. Yeah, no, it's not right.
Thank you.
Very, very
Thank you so
wrong.
much, Uncle Sammy, for your contribution. Thank you so much. I'll hide.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you can ask me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Big Sammy, are you gone? Victor, are you there? Big Sammy, no, Big Sammy. We already just had Big Sammy. Victor, hi.
Hi, Lily. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you, Victor? Good to see you.
Yeah, Lily, I'm okay. It's quite sad, you see. What our current government is doing is really, really, really sad. Trying to shut up every youth, trying to shut up every opposition. It's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. The arrest of CHELLAH is political. It's politically motivated. Okay, the government has come in. Why didn't the individuals who are involved, why didn't they sue him? It's not a case of him to be put in cells. No, they're supposed to sue him. Okay, there's so many people in Zambia who have defamed a lot of other citizens right there in Zambia. Who did they pick? People have complained. There are so many bloggers. There are some bloggers in Zambia who have defamed a lot of individuals, political individuals, and just ordinary citizens. They're still roaming the streets of Lusaka. Okay? So it's completely wrong. It's high time we woke up. It's high time we woke up as Zambians, whether in the diaspora or locally in Zambia. It's high time we rose up and spoke out as Zambian citizens as well as Zambians in general. It's completely wrong. No one is happy with the arrest of CHELLAH. No one is happy with what is happening in our country at the moment. This government has to go and... Yeah, go on.
I said especially that it's a weekend as well, where you know that in Zambia, Friday, that's it.
It was, it was deliberate. They had to wait for it until the last minute.
Yeah.
Because they could have charged him sometime in the day.
so sad.
Hi, Annie. How are you?
Getting better, getting better. Getting better, though
So
a bit sad about the whole situation that has happened today. You can hear me?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just about to explain that. Sorry, my subscribers and anyone. There's a reason why Annie is lying the way she is. Please, she's not sleeping in bed because she wants to be lazy. I know what she's going through. Please bear with Annie. Thank you so much. Annie, carry on.
Thank you, Lily. It's very sad what's happening. More especially today is a Friday and it's very cold in Zambia at the moment. More especially in the cells, you know, and they've just done it deliberately to lock him up to weekend. And I think another thing is like to avoid him being out. They were trying to avoid him being out today because of the Monday protest on the 22nd. So maybe they want to keep him like for more days there. But you see, life should not be like this. Look how many people are complaining about this situation. And you know, certain things, even if you do them, you think you're doing the right thing, but people out there are praying for that person. You just see different things happening. Yeah, he can be in the cells today, but come, his freedom will be there. He'll be free. Look at what happened to Mandela. Mandela was free. He will be free as well. And because we are praying for him, not happy about what is happening in the government. Me, I'll show my face. I won't even hide my. Want they should follow me on my Facebook. I don't care at the moment. You see, and then one thing they're getting and they're not realizing is that we are the ones who vote. It's not them. We put them in power.
Yes.
No way you can treat a person just speaking the truth about the government. There's corruption in Zambia. I don't have a job right now. Our company was closed. So you see, these are the things that are we the youth are supposed to be thinking about. We're supposed to see the future. Should we put these people back in power? No, we're not going to put them back in power because it has gone too far. They've taken advantage of everything. And, you know, here they are. They lock him up and the president has gone for a 3-day visit elsewhere. So it's like now they say, keep him there until I come back. I'll say what to say next. CHELLAH, wherever he is, we're praying for you. Wherever you are, we're praying for you. We're behind you. It's just that some of us can't stand and fight for you and walk to the station and go and fight for him. But I'm with him in spirit, even with the other guys that walked there today. That's the courage that we need. We're not supposed to fear. We should not be cowards. This is our country. Moreover, they'll die, they'll leave us. Us will still be living, and our children will be there. So we should be able to stand up and speak for ourselves. Let's have a voice. Let's not have fear. I saw most of the comments on Facebook. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to comment about this. This is why I didn't want to be. No, you're a coward. That's the reason why you can't stand up on your own. Fight for your life in the country, because this is the country that we are living in. We're not going. We're not. You are very far. But us were here. And then what next for us who are here, who are suffering? Things have gone up. Things are expensive. We're now buying bread at 15 kwacha. Things that were not even happening back then. So these are the things that the youth are supposed to be thinking about right now. So come next year when voting, people should vote wisely. But all I can say is that it's a sad day for all of us, the youth that support CHELLAH, but it won't take them anywhere. He'll be out very soon. And because we are praying for him, and when people complain, God will always listen to the people. So that's all I want to say. Thank you very much, Lily. I'm still in the background.
Thank you so much. You can just thank you so much. And let me read some comments. Muyemba Chanko says that man has got no brains. No wonder he can't say anything because he doesn't care about this country. He's pretending and wasting our time. You know the man. Kalenga Mwamba says, Imwe, he is still in the cells. I heard that he was out on bond. Was it just a rumor? This is sad. Yes, Kalenga, he is still in the cells. Who else is here? Nyambe Nawa says, We will do everything possible for these guys to go out of power. Those are the comments. Anna Simpson says, true, too many cowards. That's why we are in this situation. Next year, we will vote prayers for justice. And by the way, 18th of October, we are all boycotting. You can't force us to pray. You can't force us to pray when you're putting people in a mess because of your selfish reasons. We don't care. Your beef, that beef, whatever conversation, whatever CHELLAH was saying, is your argument between you and CHELLAH. It did not touch the government. It's not like he's fighting the government or he's a threat to national security. No. But you're abusing your power to put your own brother down for your own selfish reasons. And yet it's taxpayers' money that is paying you right now. If everybody decides not to pay their taxes or to even boycott and stop working, will you have that money? No, you won't. Absolutely pathetic the way they are running this. It's like a cult, an evil cult. Only evil people can behave like this. We are weeping for the nation of Zambia. It's impossible. Why should people be treated like this? Eric Nyambe says, it's really disappointing that elderly people have to behave like this. What kind of leaders are they, Mwebantu? You know, and then you have others who are saying very horrible things. I want to read you a message that touched me. I was very disappointed to read this message. I'm not going to tell you where the message is from, but that message touched me because I thought people should think twice before they post certain things. This person said that let CHELLAH stay where he's been locked for a while. He will come out of there with wisdom. And will be a better husband, father, leader, and activist. I was shocked that people are even wishing someone to be in such a place. You know, like I said yesterday, and like we discussed, all of us, this is not the time to celebrate anyone's downfall. It could be you. It could be you. Samuel Mwanga is saying, Mwanga on YouTube is commenting that Guy Scott warned you. Can anybody tell me exactly what Guy Scott said? Because I never used to be really involved in politics. How are you, Mlenga and David Ngoma? Do you remember what Guy Scott said, please?
I'm fine, and how are you?
How are you? Good to see you.
Yes, good.
Yeah, good to see you. Carry on.
Yes, from Lusaka. Actually, what I want to say is that the Zambian youth nowadays, they're not taking anything serious. CHELLAH is fighting for us. They're busy commenting on Facebook, funny things about him, which is not right. We should come together and mobilize on Monday, and we're supposed to protest. Many things are happening in our country. Many youths, they are just quiet. See what happened to King's Malembe. They managed to shut him down.
Yeah.
They have done something to Biflo, although Biflo is still active. Now, look what they want to do to CHELLAH. So this is the high time we should fight for our freedom. You know, but where we are going, we don't know how life it's going to be for our kids. Imagine, a lot of young people graduated from college, but they have no jobs up to now. You know,
no.
It's very sad. So our advice on every Zambian youth on Monday to protest for CHELLAH. You know, CHELLAH he has things on Facebook which are making sense. You know.
Yeah.
And let's not be in our bed and say, I stand with CHELLAH, I stand with CHELLAH. On Monday, every Zambian youth, let's protest for CHELLAH. Look at America. There's freedom of speech. Look at what they have done to that guy. People are protesting 10 days. Protesting. Now here in Zambia, we're taking everything to be comedy, you know, which is going anywhere, Zambian youth. This is our future and this is our country. You know, this country is it's very, but our forefathers who are in front of us, like messing up things for us so that we don't see the bright future. You know? So it's very sad for us.
And you see,
Sorry?
yeah, yeah, like Eric is saying right now. Eric Mwanga says Chellah's pain is everyone's pain. If he can be arrested, anyone can be for speaking up. That's why you shouldn't be happy. And why hasn't Chilufya Tayali been arrested? Because he's talking negative about every person that, apart from the current government. Why isn't he arrested? Because he's been posting so many things. And anybody who rises up, who speaks, is working with UPND or this other government. Didn't we see yesterday Dr. Chishimba Kambwili on a panel with the president of UPND? They were together. So are you saying he's been paid as well to speak about Bill 10?
No.
Absolutely diabolical. Their behavior is disgusting. And we are all law in spirits, honestly. You know?
This is the high time
and right now,
this is the high time that we should open our eyes as young people, as we are going to vote next year in 2021. Let's vote wisely, because this country is a mess. You know, it's in a mess. You everywhere where you go, you find young people suffering. But when someone rises up and talk about that, they want to shut him down. So he has been on Facebook talking about nonsense things, but yet he's free. Look at what they have done to CHELLAH now. On Monday, I'm saying, guys, myself, I'm mobilizing my friends. We will protest for CHELLAH. And as I'm saying, let's fight for CHELLAH. You know, every Zambian, let's fight for CHELLAH. This is our future. Okay, we don't have to be quiet. The problem of Zambians now is that we are taking everything to be comment, each and everything to be a sarcastic. This is serious. This is for our future. This is for our kids. You know. I thank you for
I'm telling you.
And I thank God for the platform that they can't shut us down, because this is an international platform.
No, they have to speak to YouTube.
Yes.
And YouTube knows we've passed our community guideline, everything we've passed, so they can't. It's impossible. It's crazy how they are pushing. Patrick Chulfe says the buck stops here. Bill 10 should fall. So as of the next of August. Thank you so much, my young man. Anybody who's protesting on Monday, please make sure at least you have my contact, because it's important. If anything happens to you, at least we can know how to cover you. We know how we can cover your story on YouTube. If you have any videos, you send them to me. We share them on YouTube as well. Please don't go without backing. At least tell us this is what is going on, so we can support you as well. Thank you so much. Francis, how are you? Francis, how are you?
I'm very fine, Lily. How are you? This is my first time.
Fine, thank you.
I'm very fine. How are you, really?
Fine, thank you. Yeah, I can hear you. Just speak up for me, darling. Please don't go without.
Yeah, I'm very fine.
Yeah.
I want to let you know that I think the Zambian youth, we need to wake up and be able to support one another. This is the thing which is killing us here back in Zambia, is that we step on one another instead of being a brother.
Yeah.
My sister foods clearly in the sense that many of the times we want people to stand on our sides when things are bad for us. We want to step up and stand for others when things are bad. I think CHELLAH has been there to.
Sorry? This thing is broken. Who else is here? David Ngoma, are you here? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know whether he's frozen. Oh, you can carry on, because I thought you are frozen. You can carry on.
No,
you can carry on.
Yes. So I was like, no, we need to step up. And I think many of the times where we need to speak about the truth, which is
Yeah. I think you're frozen.
Schools are shut down. Are you telling me that these other marketplaces Hello?
Yeah, carry on, carry on.
Many other
Yeah,
places
carry
that
on,
are
carry
open.
on.
If you go to if you go to marketplaces, people are flocking lazy to prevail. They're shut down, and I think that's not acceptable
Yeah.
at the moment. And as much as we would want to say yes, we want to contain this coronavirus, but go to marketplaces, you see how people are. You can't compare it to universities and many other places. So these are issues that we need to talk about. And CHELLAH was on point trying to bring about issues that were affecting us. So I would want to stand with him today and many other days to come. And I've always been following you, really. I think you're doing a very good job. You need to continue and
Thank
highlight
you.
many other people. And we're just
Yeah.
being cowards to some extent as youths in Zambia here. We wouldn't want to say the truth, because if you say the truth, you feel you're on the wrong side, and we want people to be clapping for us for saying the wrong things. I think such shouldn't be accepted in this era. We need to stand for what is right. I might be that I know.
I think you're breaking.
Yes, so I think we need to
Wow.
stand together
Okay, thank you so
as
much.
Zambians. And thank you, Lily.
Thank you so much. I think you keep on breaking. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome. David Ngoma, how are you? Volume. I think let me mute you first.
Okay, let me do this.
How are you, David?
All right, thank you so much. How are you doing?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Fine, thank you. Yes, we can.
All right. All right, thank you so much. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I may even want to ask, how is your coordinates that side?
It's crazy.
Yeah, Zambia.
Yeah, carry on.
This is what I was even talking about yesterday. If you remember, I talked about the chaos which the government is trying to bring in the country.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing is that what they have done and what they are doing is not the right thing. Because by arresting CHELLAH, by arresting CHELLAH, they are now raising the influence of so many youths in the country. Okay.
Yes.
Youth who have got those youths who are not cowards. Okay, so to say, because mostly, if you look in the country, you find that we've got youths who are cowards. What do I mean by saying this? It's because we are normally on Facebook commenting on nonsensical things, rubbish things. Then we leave serious matters just because when I say, I'm gonna comment on this one, and then somebody will come and arrest me. Okay. That fear which is in us sufferings. You see, media platform has been brought to us. Okay. It hasn't been brought, or it hasn't been taken to animals. It has been brought to human beings for us to express whatever the concern may be or might be. Okay, we are raising views which are connecting to the nation.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be a warning to us. But what I will say right now is that for it being a warning, it is also raising up the hearts which have been sleeping, or rather the hearts which are still sleeping, to wake up and wake on our abnormalities to become normal. You know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you find that what is going to happen next, and really I'm telling you, the youth of this nation will rise in numbers. I talked about the police, everyone who is in force not being happy, and that is true. They are not happy.
Yeah.
And if I speak of the youth not being happy, it is all over the country. None of the youths are happy.
Yeah.
Because if I talk about education, education in our country now has gone high. Everyone is learned. Everyone wants to get an employment, but there's no jobs. And then somebody wakes up and says, I want to speak for the voiceless. Then you go there and arrest him. What are you arresting him for? And then you place some cases on him, which are unknown, probably saying they are true cases. So you can imagine how people upset are. Okay. If I put it like this, okay, we had Kaunda in power. Okay. How many years did Dr. Kaunda rule? Give me the answer.
27 years.
Dr. Kaunda, 27 years. That's good. 27 years. So now you can imagine, he ruled for 27 years. Where is he today?
Yeah. Yeah, he's no longer in position.
All right, that's good. Where is Rupiah Banda today?
They are no longer in position.
You see, like Dube had a song. He sang it. He said, "This crazy world. It is indeed a crazy world." So I talked about this yesterday. Whenever you are in power, expect yourself to be removed.
Yeah.
On one other point. Okay. So do not take advantage of the people that vote you, the people that choose you to be in power. Okay. Never take advantage for their sufferings. Never take them for granted because maybe they become nobody to you. No, the release of CHELLAH. Okay, let them not keep him in police custody for so long. They say we are going to keep him in a police custody. Do they think they have silenced all the youths? The answer is no. They haven't silenced everyone. They can put him in police custody. They will even start hunting for some time around. He or she is an influencer. I'm telling you the truth, Madam Lily.
Thank you so much, my brother. Time is running.
So here is the situation.
Brian, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah. How are you, Brian? What's your contribution?
Yes, Didi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
What's your contribution, sir?
Yes.
Speak up like a warrior. Victory is ours. Victory is ours. Speak up like a warrior.
Yeah, this is my contribution. My contribution is we will stand for this country as youths, and we are not afraid. No matter how many times they're going to push us back, we will not go. I will not back down.
Yeah.
We'll fight.
Yeah.
It's not fight with using weapon, and we will fight through our voices, and they will hear us.
Yes.
No matter what, they have to hear us. We are the youths, and we are the youths are the one who votes, and they are there because of us youths. So we will talk.
Yeah.
If they want, they can arrest every single youth who is contributing or saying anything about what they are doing. The fact is that we are not agreed to their governance, so they just have to hear us and to do the best.
arresting every youth who speak out is not a solution. The solution is to the only thing that they can do is to listen to the youth and do something about it, not arresting youths, because really power is sweet. So
Yes,
they think
it
they
is.
will be there, they will be there forever. That's a problem. When you have anything, you think that takuwa wemfwa, you think that there's nothing will pull you down. You'll be there forever. So yeah, so there's the Bible say there is time for everything. So there will be time for them. The time will come. So what I can say, or the advice I can give the government, is that please listen to us youths, because
Yes.
if you push us, we'll make sure that we will vote you out in 2021. So what we
Definitely.
want, we don't want violence. We don't want anything that will cause anarchy in this country. What we want is
Yes.
just a peaceful country where you, as a country, as a government, you are happy, you are eating, but you are forgetting that there are other people in Shangombo who are not eating, who are only eating once a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so they have to think about that. So we are
Yeah.
speaking for those people who for the voiceless, for poor people who don't have anything to contribute. So as
Yeah.
youths, we have raised and speak the truth. Corruption is there. Everyone, even a newborn
Yeah.
baby who born today, can tell that there is corruption. But we are not pointing
Yeah.
finger to
Yeah.
say this one, this one. They know themselves. But what we want,
Yeah.
it's as Zambians, we share the cake of this country equally. And really, this
Yes.
kind of there is this country is suffering with this cancerous we call cancer called pride, you know and these politicians are
Yeah.
the one who's dividing this country because of their pride, and which is causing them uh, in terms of tribalism, you know because
Absolutely. Yeah.
yes,
Absolutely.
it's there in the Bible where there's a pride. It's pride cause for big disappointment. So if they think that they will be there forever. I'm telling you, they'll be
Yeah.
disappointed. They'll be disappointed. So
Thank you. Thank you
I
so much.
advise.
The studio is
All right, all right, all
so
right. Thank
be quicker, because the studio is getting full now.
you. All right. So
Finish your sentence.
my advice to the government is that please listen to us as youths. We are the one who votes. We are the influencer. So if you think that you do
Yeah.
better without youth, they will be disappointed. They'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Thank you so much for your contribution, sir.
All
You
right.
can completely leave the and then come back a bit less full now. We need more coming. Thank you so much. Boy, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
How are you, Boyd?
Doing good. Can you hear me?
I'm fine, thank you. What's happening? Yes, I can hear you.
All right, sounds good.
I can hear you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my thought is I believe the youth have to continue with the fight. Somehow I feel like it's also a distraction for the Bill 10, so that they can try to jam that through. I have a feeling there's a game behind that, and I hope we keep our eyes on both issues, so that they don't try to push through something. I'll touch on Bill 10 a little bit. One of the questions that a lot of people are not asking on Bill 10 is, what is it in that bill that will benefit the Zambians? The actual Zambians, not the politicians, but the Zambians as people. How is it going to make their life better? How is it going to help with poverty? I think if there was going to be a perfect Bill 10, I think there should be something like this included. 30% or 40% of the contracts for the government should go to the youth. I think something like that should be in Bill 10. Reducing taxes like other people have been bringing it up. That should be in Bill 10. So if there's a bill that really just makes the politicians and the political life much easier, then that's an issue. But if it was there just to help the community and to help the people of Zambia, then that's a good thing. Now, coming to the freedom of speech, and I want to commend you for being out there every day. I know it takes a lot of times for you, and thank you for what you're doing. I really, really do appreciate, because you bring a lot of awareness to a lot of people, and your voice is getting places what other people would have not been able to do. So I appreciate what you're doing. When it comes to freedom of speech, I believe the government is trying to suppress everybody. It's trying to make everybody voiceless, and so that they can continue with the corruption. Now, anytime that we fought for freedom, when we were under oppression, a lot of people were arrested and people died. So this is like a freedom fighting. Like, we have to fight for our own freedom, even though we are in the modern world. But now you still have to fight for our own freedom, which is very sad. And not only that, people are also fighting poverty. So these politicians are trying to sidetrack the people, are trying to keep people from speaking up so they can continue reaping they can continue stealing from the government. They can continue making themselves rich. They can continue making their own life better. And by the time they're finished with the country, all the money will be gone. The country will be ruined. This is why we have to fight before they completely ruin the country. It gets to a place where it cannot be reversed. And we slowly but sure are getting there, because they cannot pay the debt. And it's just a matter of time before the debt collectors come after the country and completely start taking over more and more stuff. And we completely now lose freedom. So thank you for what you're doing, my sister. And I really, 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 thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're really, really doing a good job being out there and bringing different people and continue pushing for this.
Yeah. Thank you so much for contribution, Brother Boyd. Maseka, what's your contribution, please? Maseka, Vincent?
Yes,
Vincent,
please.
can you hear me?
Just wanted to find out.
What's your contribution, sir?
I just wanted to find out. No, actually, I just wanted to find out about the account that we are using. If someone to deposit something for our brother, which account should I use?
Okay. Where are you? Are you in Zambia?
Yes, please. I'm in Zambia.
Are you in Zambia?
In Lusaka, actually. Yes, in Lusaka, particularly in Garden House.
Okay. We have MTN money, Airtel money, or if you want to send Western Union or If you want to send, is it bank deposit you wanted, or it was
just
Airtel money?
Airtel
money, you send it to Felix. Yeah, Airtel money, you Felix. Where did you meet us from? Is it Facebook or YouTube? The
Facebook,
comments, the numbers are on the on
Facebook.
So if you have a pen, you can write down this number now if you want.
Okay.
Let me even type the numbers actually. If you have a pen, you can type these numbers down.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for Airtel money, Felix Mfula, the number is 0977.
Yes.
Yeah. 87.
Yes.
39.
Yes.
694. 694.
Okay. The name is.
Do you want to say the number again?
The name.
Felix Mfula.
Okay.
Felix Mfula.
All right, Mario, appreciate.
Can you say the number you have?
0978.
Can you say the number you have?
0978.
Yes.
94. 078 73.
Yeah.
It's 0978.
96.
Is it possible just to inbox me the number?
Yeah.
0978.
Yeah. So you see it on the comments we've put.
All right,
0978 73 96 94. Airtel.
Okay.
73 96. Yeah, that's the Airtel line.
All right, madam. Really appreciate.
That's it. Thank you so much for your comment and your contribution. What would you say about what's going on to CHELLAH, Vincent? What would you say about what's going on to CHELLAH, Vincent? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Going on with CHELLAH. It was Brother Walia. Brother Walia, if you can speak, please. Brother Walia.
How are you, everybody? My comments are my words are too few today. I won't speak much. I just want to talk about the arresting of our brother. You know, they cannot arrest each and every youth in Zambia, and every youth has decided the 2021 election will be just a formality. There is nothing which will change. No amount of intimidation will change the mind of the Zambian youth. So it's game on. Game on. Otherwise, our prayers are with CHELLAH. Thank you. There's no volume.
Brother Boyd. Brother Felix.
Hey, good evening, lady.
Brother Felix.
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
Good evening, good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like to comment about what's happening in Zambia?
Okay. Yeah, when I first heard the news on Facebook that CHELLAH has been arrested, of course, myself, I was wondering why. My point for me, there are two contradictions that I can make. The first part that I really want to hear is when CHELLAH TUKUTAH comes out from the prison, then we are going to hear from each side. Because so far what we are hearing, people the government have been saying the comments that he was making on his page needed the clarification, and hence they arrested him. Now, if you have gone to his page and you find out the kind of statement he was making, what I would like for me to wait is to hear from CHELLAH himself. when CHELLAH TUKUTAH comes out from the jail, and then you are going. I hope you're going to bring him here on this platform.
Yes, we are. I've had him before here on my. I have. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be very, very important.
Thank you so much. So
that would be very important. So once he comes, yeah.
Yeah, carry on, sir.
Yes, I was saying if he comes, okay, thank you. If he comes on this platform, then you can clarify, because the allegations that they are giving, for sure, if you follow from their side, you understand that he did something wrong. But you have not heard from his side. So we cannot make a judgment, it will be a vast judgment, because you're only hearing the police spokesperson said, yes, we have confirmed you have arrested him. And that's the end. His side is quiet. So once he comes here, now we are going to hear from his side. And just to say something, the idea of the police doing their job, that's fine. If they find something wrong with someone, if they bring him for questioning, hello?
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's Afro Zambia's network.
Okay. So I'm saying if they intend to bring him for question, they should not keep him for a long time. They bring him in, and yes, they bring him and ask him to clarify what he was saying, what statement was addressed.
You need to reduce your background noise, Afro Zambia. Yeah, carry on, Brother Felix. Carry on.
Okay, thanks. So what I'm saying is, if you take someone for questioning, you find that he has broken the law, you should not keep him for a long time. Find out what's wrong, give him what the law states. What does the law of Zambia says about what they're accusing him of doing? Then afterwards, you release him. That's the way it's going to be. Now, the idea is all of us, we should be putting positive information to all the brothers in Zambia and our sisters in Zambia who are following behind what is happening. And then they'll be able to give us the information that is going on the ground. Because for now, the government have said what they have said on their side, and for me, I'm waiting for CHELLAH to come. Once CHELLAH is here, then we are going to ask him how he spent the time there, what is the accusation, and then we can clarify from there. All the youths of Zambia, I can simply make a simple comment also over the Bill 10. You see, really the problem we have in Zambia, first and foremost, we ourselves, we have a problem.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The problem that we have is that we believe what our politician says. I'm sure I was reading some part of the Bill 10. I read not all of it, but I read something on it. I couldn't find something wrong. Now, the idea is what we are saying, let all of us read. We may not be lawyers, but let all of us read so that when we argue, we are arguing from a point where we understand what we are saying. Otherwise, if you are going to believe, if the opposition party says no, and all of us said no without a reason, that's what our problem is. If we are going to disagree, let us disagree with a point to say this Bill 10 is not supporting Zambia. Why? And you quote something to say this chapter 45 is talking about this. Then all of us, we can disagree with the government to say, no, we don't have interest at heart of our Republican Zambia, for example. Some of the things you see, some of the things that the government are standing on is that they want inclusion of women, right? They want 50% women. That's what they are standing on. There's nothing else they are talking. If that is true, can we say no?
Yeah.
So for me, what I encourage my Zambian brothers and sisters is let us read that bill. Once we read it, then you can have it to say it does not benefit Zambia, because the Zambians are not just politicians.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us, we are Zambians, including the politicians themselves. So all in all, what I'm saying now is that all of us, let us take time, read, go through it, and then make a judgment. So that once we come to this platform, for example, this platform is bringing a lot of people with a lot of education and background. Then we can one day say, okay, let's discuss Bill 10. I can propose this lady that one day we bring what is in Bill 10, so that all of us we can discuss.
We did it was it 2 weeks ago, and people weren't really interested in the
now
Bill
you
10.
can bring it back
on Facebook. We did.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we did propose that. So yeah, you see, for me, let me conclude. For me, what I think Zambia we should focus on right now, first of all, is what's happening with gold mine. What's happening with levels of corruption? What is happening with suppression of freedom of expression? These are the important things that we should focus on. Make sure the government is accountable to the resources you have entrusted to them. Make sure the government is accountable of how the operation of gold mining is going on. After this, that's when we can now start seeing that Zambia will develop.
Thank you so much. Hi, Banda. Thank you so much. Hi, Justin Banda. If you are coming on the stream, please sit up, because I have people from different backgrounds, very respectable diplomats, lawyers and doctors. So if you sit up, it makes the whole stream more serious. So if you can sit up, please. The only person I allowed to lie down was Annie, because she just had an operation. So that's why she was lying down. So please, if you can sit up, it's good for everybody to watch you when you're seated up. How are you? What's your contribution?
Thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Are you okay?
No, my contribution. Yes, I'm okay, but not really, because CHELLAH is in custody.
Okay. I thought maybe you're not feeling. If you're not feeling well, it's okay. You can lie down in case you're not feeling well. Yeah. Okay. What would you like to say?
Yes, madam, you can continue.
What's your contribution?
I was saying that I'm not okay. Yes, I was saying that I'm not okay because my brother CHELLAH is in custody, so we don't know the way forward.
Yeah. Obviously, we are all let down by the system. The same corruption he talked about is what is happening to him. So now you know that corruption is real. He talked about corruption a lot.
Madam.
And so what would you like to say? What else would you like to say?
The only thing is just you here. We need to Yes, madam, I can hear you. The only thing which we can do here as a youth is to
I think it's Network is broken. Okay, Felix, how are you? I think his network was broken. Hi, Felix, how are you? Hold on, let me turn on the volume for you. Hi, Felix, how are you? How are you, sir? How are you?
Madam, how are you? All right, thank you.
Fine, thank you, sir. What's your contribution today?
Yeah. Anyway, though we're just sudden with the news that CHELLAH has been arrested, we're all looking forward that he can be released. Yeah, I'm sure advocating for good governance and transparency, you know, those are one of the objectivity of governance. It is not wrong. Yeah, so we're looking forward to his release from detention where he is right now, looking at the weather, which is very bad. Yeah, I think that's the only way the government should do, because it is not only painting a bad picture like to the for the allegation that they have raised against him, but also for on governance, like it is not a good picture, because at the end of the day, people are watching. The world is watching, and will be judged at the world as a nation to the world. Like, okay, see what they are doing, see their leadership and everything. It is an embarrassment at the end of the day. So we just pray that he'll be released, and maybe dialogue with him, ask him, okay, what are your reasoning concerning this issue? What is your problem? What is your challenge? How can we do it best? I think that way will help out, and he'll be free to hear his view. Like that, he'll be under duress, you see. It may be under duress of some kind, and he can't explain very well, seeing that the heavy hand is on his head. The best way to do is let him be free, call him like they call beef law. Okay, because they are the same issues at the end of the day. Let them call him, okay, CHELLAH, what's the challenge? What problem do you have? Okay, this minister, you mentioned this minister, what's the challenge with it? Okay, maybe they call also the same minister, maybe for example, you mentioned Dora Celia and other people. They call those people, they talk, okay, like they did to beef law. There's no difference between CHELLAH and beef law. And I think beef law, it was done like that because they thought it's more influential.
Hold on. There's a big difference. There's a big difference because CHELLAH had a lot of evidence or details. We were just like, where is he getting this from? Beeflo just took the general part of all the Chinese, this and that. There's a huge difference. I think we've never had a youth like in this generation, I believe, that will come out the way CHELLAH did. Talk about the generation of social media and just start unleashing. And we're in Africa where it's easy for anyone to nab you. And he was not scared for his life. He was talking and he says he's willing to go to jail for this country. And he has done it till date. He's never succumbed to any bribes or any dinner or any tea party. Because he kept on to speak about the things that happen in Zambia. Carry on. Carry on. You can carry on. They're frozen. Looks like it's frozen. I think it's frozen. Hi, Bonwell, how are you? If you can sit upright, please, when you come on the stream, because we have thousands of people watching worldwide.
Okay, I'm getting.
If you can sit upright, please.
I'm able to get you, Lily.
Yeah.
If you
can sit upright.
I'm seated upright. Yeah.
Okay. What's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, my contribution is, you see, sometimes, like out of everything that CHELLAH said, this guys only managed to get the insults that he he mentioned to the minister the so-called insults. But instead of them getting the accountabilities that he was showing, you see, he mentioned something about Mukula, how other guys are so corrupt, but the ACC was quiet until he mentioned some insults. That's when now they managed to get what they wanted. Why didn't they start with where the Mukula is going? Earlier we just saw a video which was going on. The video which was going online about the Mukula tree in Ndola and Kitwe. You see? All right, just give me some minutes. Yeah, you see? Sorry about that. So the ACC, it's like they're sleeping, and then the police are capitalizing on us, you see? Unless we insult, that's when they will come to look for us. They even know our addresses, you see? But when we call upon issues that really affect us, nobody gives us a line. Nobody listens to us, but unless when we insult. Is that how it's going to be in our nation? Honestly, it's not fair.
Yeah,
that's my contribution.
It's absolutely unfair, and obviously CHELLAH TUKUTAH is a big fish. By catching CHELLAH TUKUTAH, it puts more fear in the youth of Zambia, definitely. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let me read a few comments from YouTube. ABC says, we know it's an emotional time, but please pull yourselves up, behave like men. Men, don't be emotional. That's why you run to the Bible and keep losing. And that's very true. This is not the time for us to read in the Bible. Yeah, yes, the Bible is there to help us, but the reality is, if we don't follow what's these people are doing, we will find ourselves always being oppressed, and that's not what we want. We don't want to be oppressed. Thank you so much. Who else is here? Felix, how are you? What's your contribution? I'm busy posting links as well because none of my moderators are there. Yes, Felix, what's your contribution?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you. What's your contribution, please?
I want to say something about what they did to CHELLAH. It's not fair. It's wrong. Because from the time CHELLAH, when he was doing something which they say he did, they did not do any action. But from the time when CHELLAH started talking about our nation, started talking topics which are very sensitive to our nation, they have acted, of which is unfair.
Yeah.
What we're expecting from the government is free, and they need to give us freedom of speech. You know. So what we're doing to CHELLAH is not fair. As youth, we are not happy. That's because the days of us youth to protest, they are near. They have now started reacting by sending the police to catch him and so forth. So what the police they are doing as at now, to us youth, we are seeing it as wrong, because we expected them to act before the time when they thought that he's busy, he's doing something which is not right. They could have reacted back then. But now they have seen that CHELLAH is talking about them, CHELLAH is talking about the government. That's when now they have reacted, of which is wrong, as at now, as we can pick it as youth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my words are I'm just bringing them, because what they're doing as at now is not fair, is wrong, because CHELLAH was speaking on our behalf, because the moment we talk anything about it, they can, I hope you understand.
Yeah.
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 So,
thank you so much. Kosami, you say something? Say something. We can't hear. Check your volume. Check your volume. Check your volume, Uncle Sam. Can you speak up, Uncle Sam, and here? We can't hear. Maybe you need to try to rejoin. Hi, Joy.
Let me come out.
Okay. No, yeah, we can hear you now, Uncle Sam. We can hear you now. Oh, after he sorted it out. Juwain, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Lily. How are you?
Juwain, how are you? Yeah, fine, thank you. We want to see your face, so. How are you? Speak to us.
Hello? Are you able to get me? Can you get me?
Yeah, you can speak to us.
Okay, thank you. I've just got a few areas to touch. I'll start by saying this. In a forest where there are too many trees, you'll find that the noise that comes out is not as much as when there are few trees. When you cut one tree, you leave space for other trees to move and cause a lot of friction, hence resulting to a lot of noise. What I'm trying to drive at is when one person is silenced, many people should come out. We should come out and voice it out. This is the time for, if we have other people that are not voicing it out on Facebook, on all platforms, we need a lot of bloggers, a lot of people to open accounts to attract attention. If there is need, we also need to have, group accounts in provinces where we have an advocate in Northern Province, Eastern Province. The people in Eastern Province can be addressed to. People in Copper Belt, Lusaka, everywhere. We need to rise as youths. Secondly, I don't know, I'm getting affected with what is happening. Is this battle only for the youths? Where are the opposition? This is the time we expected the opposition to rise up and, help us to fight this battle. They are quiet. CHELLAH is in prison, unfairly being treated. What have they said? Nothing. I haven't heard anything unless if I've missed it. This battle is not only for the youths of Zambia. This battle is for everyone. We need the opposition to come on board as well. Let them, let them voice out. Let them complain. Let them voice out. And we need something to, something has to be done. Something has to be done. We need to fight as a group, not the way the battle is left for the youth to fight. Come Monday, when we will be protesting everywhere, we need the opposition voices. Yes, we need the opposition voices to come out as well. Yes, embassies everywhere. We need to scatter ourselves because this is affecting everyone. The reason why these people are behaving the way they are behaving is because of fear. It is because of fear. It does happen when the dog is scared of somebody. It first of all threatens that person to see how they are going to react. And if you react based on the fear, then the dog will charge. Hence, we need to stand firm. We need to stand firm and support everyone that is being treated unfairly, like CHELLAH, like other people. We had the so-called Pilato ahead of that man also being pursued, ahead of some lady in the Copper Belt being pursued. For what reason? Just because
they followed your mother.
Yes, it just doesn't make sense. You see that? Hence,
Yeah.
us youths, let us avoid. I'm getting disturbed when I hear everyone is just busy saying, "Youths of Zambia, we're scared. Youths of Zambia, we are this, we are that." This is the time that we've risen, and let us embrace, the fight that we've started. There is no youth who's weak. There is no youth who's strong. We are all strong, and together we will conquer this battle. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Lily.
Yeah.
Yes, Lily.
Thank you so much. Obviously, okay, no problem. Thank you so much. I just want to update people. Lots of contributions. No problem. Let me just say this. Thank you so much. Lots of contributions are coming up. That's what I'm writing down. Lots of contributions are coming in left, right, and center. On my YouTube channel, I have what you call Super Chat. So for those of you who don't know how Super Chat looks like, it looks like this. So I've got like, but the Super Chats reflect the following month. That's the thing, but at least I can write them down so that you know, and then we have a total. I don't mind using my own money to place it because I know I'll still get my money. YouTube is not like Zambian government that don't pay people. So like the Super Chats, so far we've received £20 and another £20 and another $10 Australian dollars. And then we've received extra monies on MTN money and things, MTN and the Airtel money. So what I'll do is I'll combine everything and then add it to the PayPal account to give you the total. So far on the PayPal, before adding all these other balances, we have £680.38. So if we add the other two, it's going to be more. We are almost over £700. So I'm just about to add everything. So that's how Super Chat looks like. But then this money goes onto YouTube, and then YouTube pays Google, and then Google. Yeah, it's complicated. Thank you so much. There's a gentleman that came on board. Is it Joanne has spoken? But the man who's in the dark, what's the name? Is it Daniel? The gentleman in the dark. What's your name, sir? Because I can't see here because of the Super Chat is blocking.
Francis? Is that Francis?
How are you, sir? Oh, wow. Samuel, are you okay? Hi, Samuel. Hi, Samuel. I don't know what's happening, Samuel.
Shading is killing us.
Is that Samuel? Okay, it's okay. Maybe he's lost his network. How are you, Mr. Kwachangwe? Yesterday we missed you, sir.
I know. Just busy with some other stuff. But for your own information, I've just been speaking with the Mr. Elias Munsha.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for the contact. So I've spoken to him, about the registration and with so that we can go ahead with the registration here in the UK for the diaspora. So that's a good step forward. But you know what? When I heard about the
just explain a little bit. Just explain a little bit what the registration is about, so that the people should know that we're not doing this for fun.
Yeah.
So if you can explain to them what the registration is about.
Yeah. So for those who are listening, we know that for so many people in Zambia, especially folks in Zambia, because of what has been happening with our government, with the party PF, we know that all this corruption, all this, the fact that people are not being suppressed to speak out, speech is being suppressed. People are fearing, even if things are boiling in the heart, they can't speak out, they can't protest. It's the fear factor in Zambia is so endemic that the young people cannot speak out. But for some of us who are in the diaspora, we have the voice, we can speak out without having the fear factor in our lives. So as a result, we feel that we can bring a little bit of checks and balances to the Zambian government, even the political party, whichever will be coming in power. So to make things legally, we would like all those who are in the diaspora to be part and parcel of this movement. All the Zambians who love Zambia want you to be linked up together. So what we're going to do is to register Zambia diaspora community here in the UK, which will have links, anyone from all the world who are concerned and who love Zambia, they can be part of this link so that we sort of help our Zambia to stand on its feet, and also help the movement of give a voice to the Zambian people without biasness or stereotype or any kind of affiliation, because we'll be non-partisan per se. So that's the reason why we want to register, so that we are also accountable to the government here. So we become a legitimate voice, a lobby voice for people in Zambia. That's really the reason why we are doing this. So anyone in the diaspora in America, Canada, Russia, wherever you are, you can be part and parcel of this, and that's what we're hoping to do. Yeah. So
thank you so much, Sam. What's your contribution about CHELLAH?
My goodness, where do I start from? I felt sick, to tell the truth. When I heard about it yesterday, I was speechless, if I may use that word. Because for me, what this goes to show is the hypocrisy at the highest level. Because if someone is speaking out about something like CHELLAH has been speaking out, and for the government to allow him to be arrested the way he was arrested, is a strategy, like somebody else said, to deflect minds of people from talking about butane, talking about the issues that affect the Zambians, like poverty, joblessness, corruption, the inequality that we have seen, the suppression of human rights in Zambia. These are some of the, the foundation blocks of a democracy, So this part of putting CHELLAH into prison is just to distract our minds of the youth, because they think maybe the youth will be distracted so that they stop talking about all these things that they've been talking about. That's the strategy. And I see this as a deep hypocrisy, because when there was a leak about President Lungu speaking about the corruption that was going on in his government, we didn't hear of any police going to make a follow-up or make any arrests. You see that? That's hypocrisy. So why should they jump on this young man just because he's been open and talking about these issues? So I think this is one of the strategies that the government has been using in trying to instill fear. And it's like we will use CHELLAH to send a message to any young person who's trying to speak out against the government. So I think as youths, I think we should not be distracted, or anyone who loves Zambia should not be distracted, but stay on a good course, and let's keep hammering on some of the issues that have helped, that are resonating in all the communities in our country. Let's focus on butane. Let's focus on talking about corruption in Zambia. Let's focus on preparing the minds and educating the people in Zambia about 2021, that they see what PF is for real. Whether it has the interest of the Zambian at heart, or it has the interest of their pockets at heart, or it has the interest of the foreigners at heart. So these are some of the issues that we're looking at. Also, let's focus about the issue of the church in Zambia as well. Where is the church belong? Is the church for the youths, or is the church also for their pockets and their bank account? These are some of the issues that we should have been talking about. So I think every Zambian who loves Zambia and who is concerned for the welfare of the Zambian people, I just pray that we will not be distracted. But we pray and thank God that CHELLAH is coming out, and we pray that no youth will be shattered, muted because of what's happening. But we just want to encourage all the youths in Zambia to know that we are here to support you. We are here to give you, go with confidence and not fear. Like somebody said, Atifia Pamulu, Firabuela, there's always the force of gravity. Everything that goes up always one day come down. If that force of gravity is nature as well, one day the Lungus will be in their 80s, they will be the grandpas. So we will be the ones,
will be the ones in power. So that's just the way it is. And I think as the youth, we really have to be strong and courageous and move forward to save our country, because every voice that is speaking on this platform loves Zambia, and they have a love and concern for Zambia. And I think if the government was wise enough, they would have called the youths to listen and speak to them. But this goes to show how what is driving the government is pride. Pride, goes to show they are the only ones who are the custodian, who know how the government should be run. And that is pride, selfishness, and greed. That is at the heart of what is driving the policies. Even this Bill 10 is driven by selfishness, greed, and pride for this government. Because like somebody said there, you don't find anything in Bill 10 that's talking about how they're going to solve the issue of electricity in Zambia. In Bill 10, there's nothing that's going to solve the issue of joblessness in Zambia. In Bill 10, there's nothing that's going to solve minimum wage in Zambia. There's nothing, all those issues that matter to the Zambian people is not being spoken about in Bill 10. But what is spoken about in Bill 10 is to do about how the PF will continue to rule Zambia like a kingdom, rather than a democracy. So I think every loving Zambia should forge forward and fight for the freedom and the welfare of every Zambian. That's what we are here for. That's really my contribution for today.
Thank you very much. If we can have our uncle, how are you, sir? How are you, sir?
Can you hear me, Lily?
Francis. Yeah, if we can have Francis speaking, Brother Francis. We have Felix.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you, Brother Francis?
Are you getting me, Lily?
How are you, Brother Francis? Yes,
there's no volume.
You can speak, sir. Yeah, I can get you. Yeah, just speak up. You can speak up, sir.
Are you able to
I can hear you. Yes,
yes, I'm trying to yes, we have to be sure that whatever that is going on, I think it's a plan that they've put up.
Hello.
Yeah, hold on, Felix, because somebody else is.
And
hold on, Felix. Somebody else.
We need to demolish whatever that's there. Yes, so I was saying this Bill 10 that they've always been pushing and trying to put as an agenda. I think it's not worth it at this point in time to keep discussing it, I think. And as the youth, as we have started, I would want to here is going to be so much stuff that no one speaks or to talk about national matters. So if we have to stand and protect our country, we don't have one Zambian. To borrow the words of the late Michael Sata, God has stopped creating countries. Where will we go? So I think the Zambians need to rise up and understand. I hate the threats that they made to Salafina. They were so unfair. The woman was just saying the truth about what is going on in the country.
Yeah.
And also this bill that they're pushing. You are in UK. Have you read the Constitution of UK?
Hello.
They put everything in the Constitution for them to read the country in the manner that they're reading it. So we don't need to put everything.
Yeah. Just speak up, huh? You can speak up.
We don't need to put everything in the Constitution.
So that people can hear you. Yeah, it's just slow, but he's speaking.
Yes, I was like, we don't need to put everything in the Constitution first.
Yeah.
To have the good. So I think there's no need to do things in non-stop.
Hello.
I think your volume is so low, we can't hear you. Yeah, Felix, how are you? If you can speak.
Very low. I don't know
so we can't hear you, Mr.
people.
Your volume is
But I
very
can
low.
hear you, so if you can speak, Felix.
Okay, I can hear you, but you sound very low.
Okay, you can speak.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yes, I was on the floor, though I was caught unaware. I didn't know what was happening, so I wanted to follow the program. Like it's like now I'm on track now. Yeah. So I was saying I tried to compare my internet went bad anyway. I tried to compare CHELLAH and B-Flow. My point was that all of us, like CHELLAH and B-Flow, all of us were the youths, okay? And people in government are our parents, all right? So my point is, though CHELLAH and B-Flow can differ in the way they are airing their views and everything, but at the end of the day, they are all children. And the government, the people in leadership, our parents, they're supposed to call CHELLAH the same way they did to B-Flow, though they are two different people. That was my point. But then I'm not happy with the detention anyway. Yeah, because according to him, he had proofs and he was speaking things that we were able to see. All right. So the move of arresting him, I feel it is not a good move. Yeah, and it has affected most of the Zambian, and most of them they can't speak because of the fear, like okay, they can be followed up and everything. But the fact of the matter is that the move of arresting CHELLAH is not good, and we are calling upon the government to release him unconditionally. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if there's other thing that you can that you could like to ask, but that is my view.
Well, for me, what I would like to ask is, why is Dora Salia using her power the wrong way? She shut down Prime TV. We've just read an article that they're planning to shut down QTV. She's silenced CHELLAH. They've silenced B-Flow. B-Flow, even though he can post one or two, he's not as vocal as we expect him to be. But he's trying, But I just feel they've shut him as well. Some people followed our lady's house, Kopala's, Kopala's mother's house. Are we in a dictatorship or a democracy? That's the question I want to ask, because all these things, when I hear of them, it's heartbreaking. And then you hear them trying to push Bill 10 onto the Zambians, and then they pay, obviously, because I got real data and information that they had paid the church, not the whole church, but the church, to endorse Bill 10 against the Catholics. What would you say about everything in summary?
Okay, I'd like to start from here. You see, from the point you've spoken about dictatorship, I'd like to start from there. You see, dictatorship does not come like with fire and thunder and everything. It's come with a decision. Okay, and that decision can be imposed at any time. All right? Yeah. And it can be imposed, it can be via action. Okay, it can be via a degree. As long as a person who is imposing it is a person holding on to power. Okay. And that comes by trying to infringe other people's rights. Okay. That's the one way that dictatorship can come into play. Otherwise, on the point of silencing the youths, you see, even the Bible is very clear. We are told that open your mouth wide. Okay, and I'll feel it. What does it mean? It means that if something is bothering you, the best way you can handle that issue, it is by voicing it out. Okay. Even God has told us that you shall decree a thing and it shall be established. But then how can you open your mouth and without voicing out? How can you decree a thing without speaking out? There are the issues. So when someone has spoken out, it doesn't mean that they have created an offense. No, there is no law. I think, okay, I'm not a lawyer by profession, but as much as I know, there's no law which says that someone must not speak out. Okay, when someone speak out, it means that their freedom has been infringed somewhere. All right. So as a leader, you need to pay attention. Okay, what is this person saying? How best can we do it? Or is there another option of doing it so they can get it right, if at all we are right? And that is the stance that the leadership must take. And coming to Dorothy Leah, I don't know much about her. Though I just know her. Okay, she's in government and everything.
She's the information.
Right. But
the information minister, so she has to control the information. Yeah, she's the information minister and the spokesman, spokeswoman of government.
Yes, I know her on that point. Okay, information minister and everything. But I began to know her only when Edgar Lungu came into power during Satan Manawasa. Okay, I never paid attention much to politics. I began paying attention much to politics and the happening and the issue of governance when this PF like leadership came into play, like under the leadership of Edgar Lungu. That's when politics began to get interested into me, because I felt like, okay, this is the issue that all of us we can contribute into. Now, the move that Dorothy Leah took, okay, by closing Prime TV, it is one way of silencing, okay, the voices of Zambians, all right, because that's the only platform where people were free to offer or to hear their views. As okay, let me give you a reference. For example, I've never seen HH on ZNBC, apart of critics when they want to criticize him, like the one of the.
Wait. Oh no. Who's going to allow HH on ZNBC when China controls ZNBC? 60% of ZNBC is China. That is why they closed Prime TV, because Prime TV used to give him an opportunity. Same as Kambwili as well. He got an opportunity on Prime TV every time. I used to watch them live on Prime TV YouTube channel. So they don't stand a chance. So the whole thing is to shut them down on all platforms so that nobody can watch them. Now, QTV, they are closing it on the 30th of June. Next thing we'll hear is Diamond will shut down.
Okay.
Yeah. So carry on. Carry on.
You're sounding very low.
Lily, can I
and the person gets all your points, but I've managed to get some points anyway.
They're interfering with our network with you guys there.
Lily, can I jump in?
So I'm saying the move that the information minister took to close Prime TV, it was not right at all, because it is one way of silencing the Zambians. That is the only platform where, like, even opposition can go and interrupt and everything. I'm not so sure if ZNBC is owned fully now by Chinese. I'm not very much sure, but I've never seen any opposition being host on ZNBC. And the Prime TV was the only platform where people can offer their views even against the government. Because all what we see on ZNBC, it is the ruling party, the ruling party, and the best they are doing, not their negative parts. You get the point? So closing Prime TV, that was politically motivated, and if there is an opportunity of opening it, they should open it, because that is a clear indication of dictatorship, like you said it.
Yes.
Okay. They don't need to announce it. Okay, now we are a dictatorship leadership or whatever. Their actions speaks louder than words. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it is possible, they want to prove it that okay, this is not dictatorship. We are not sliding into dictatorship. Let them open Prime TV. Okay. Let them release people who are speaking against their leadership, so that we can see how we grow together. Because leadership, you can't be in leadership and no one is criticizing you. You get the point? So anytime you're in leadership, expect people to love you and expect people to hate you. And those people who hate you, definitely they will criticize you. Okay, not everyone will be happy with you. And it is because of those critics where we are able to learn. Okay, where we're able to learn. See the way Manawasa, Sata criticized Manawasa very much, but Manawasa called him and they dialogued. Okay, and Manawasa, the word for Sata, telling his recorders, it was like, okay, why? Because of the stance Manawasa took, because of the critics that Sata was trying to push in, and he was using them as a stepping stone, and he was going higher and higher. And we see him was almost he almost finished his 2 terms. If it is not because of this, he finished it. He finished the 2 terms. So that's how leadership must be. So I don't know if you people who have bigger platform, bigger mountain to speak to these people, let them learn on how to lead. Okay, let them understand, make them understand that leading is not all about good people praising you. No, it has also some other side of people criticizing you, people insulting you, and it is because of that where we see that, okay, this one is a true leader and this one is not a true leader.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Of course, some people have been saying, no, the president is not being misled, he's being misled, or he's a humble man. There's no humility there. I'm sorry. You don't care about what's going on.
I don't know what's the problem. What's the challenge with your volume? It is very low.
No, it should be on your side, but people can hear me. Maybe it's on your side. Okay. How are you, sir? Mr. Juwayne, if you can speak, please.
Okay, I just wanted to add on to what that brother was saying. First and foremost, I avoid the use of, father, addressing people in leadership as parents. That is where we are missing it, to a point where our leaders are coming in to say you can't address your fathers in this manner. First and foremost, if they are fathers, it is said in local language that umwana kasembe ngarufyanya mufyashi, a wise parent alabula kasembe alabula omwana amusenda nga kasembe kamukoma, because you know that that belongs to you. You definitely pick it up and move on with it despite the injury. If they are parents with the heart, why should they torment the children when the mistakes are made? Does it pay to put somebody in prison because they've made a mistake? No. As a father or a mother, you call that person, sit them down, show them the way. Then you will be classified to be a wise parent. With regard to everything that is happening, there is a person who get to a point of being defensive when they know what they've done is wrong. When they know what they've done is wrong, even in a home setup, a father who allows family members to voice out freely becomes a good parent. Mukibemba balanda imbwa yamukalita ichenjera. Yonse mbwa nga ule yuma, it becomes a useless dog. A dog that becomes vicious and helpful to the family is a dog that is loved. So if you want to use a panga to instill fear to instill fear towards the youths and use your power to silence people, you are not helping out. You are not helping out in any way, because now you'll be treated and classified to be a very, very bad parent. So if they classify themselves to be parents of this nation, fathers of this nation, mothers of this nation, can we see the parenthood in them? You say that. Can we see the parenthood in them? Failure not to, we will classify them to be very, very bad parents, just like we are classifying them, because things are bad at the moment. Things are very, 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 very bad at the moment. So that's my contribution for tonight, Lily. Appreciate a lot for the platform.
I know a lot of people are a bit down today because they were not expecting CHELLAH to sleep there. Thought, yesterday actually would be out, and today. Uncle Francis, what would you like to say?
Yes, I would want to first congratulate what people have said. It's really very true. And it's just
Okay.
unfortunate I keep coming and going because of the network. The network is bad. I don't know if they're cutting it.
Yeah.
And
Yes, they are. The Chinese
coming
people.
back to what
The Chinese people are intercepting
coming
our
back
network.
to what coming back to Madam Dolasili, I think all these that have come up, those comments were made a long time. Where were they? After talking about corruption, now they're back. If they were serious about it, why didn't they take an action then? After he has exposed them, then they know that there's a case pending. I would want to just urge many other Zambians to stand up for the truth. And as it stands now, yes, I'm a student, so I'm also afraid to speak so much, but I'm not going to stop talking the truth. The truth should be there and should be said.
Yeah.
Many of the things that are happening to us youth. So if we keep being sidelined in a situation like this, where am I going to be employed if I can't fight for those that have finished school to get employed today? So it means I'm also coming to join the same line, which is just there already existing.
Yeah.
So we need to push for this and stand up and always be patriotic to our country. Let's not be people that always be there to shout when we're the ones involved. I think it's always wise to stand up even when your friend is involved. So we need to stand up for our brother and always make sure that we contribute and stand up. So come Monday, we need to do the very right thing that we're supposed to do. And on the other point, which you said is being misled, I think that shouldn't be the case. He knows what's going on, so he's not being misled. He's the one misleading us, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Saying is being misled, I think it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, and it's
If he can post on his Facebook that
it's not being fair.
If he can post on his Facebook, if he can post on his Facebook that he'll be flying here, he'll be going to this place, he'll be going to this place. He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So carry on,
sir.
sir.
That's very unfair to many other people. Many youths and many other people are saying is being misled. I think even many other presenters on many radio stations, when you tune on, you get to hear such sentiments being made. I think those sentiments are not fair.
Yeah. And for me, I'm tired of recycled. Yeah. For me, I'm tired of recycled politicians, recycled leaders. Somebody was laughing again today when because yesterday I did a live stream and I was saying, look, when I was 10, Nkandoluo was a minister. I'm now 37 years old.
Right.
I have 4 kids. She's still a minister. I've done my degree, I've done my master's. I should be getting that job, not her. She should be at home at the farm. Why should she be a minister up to now? Why?
Yes, you're right.
That's greediness.
Meaning for 27 years she's been in position. For who? Why is she in position for 27 years?
Yes.
More than 27 years.
I was the one that was.
Why?
I was even one of those that were even criticizing the vice president. I think she's too old for that job. There are other people that would do it.
She's too old.
In as much as we advocate
what is she doing?
In as much as we advocate for women. As much as we advocate for women, I think that was a wrong choice. Is it to choose people that can't talk?
And Dorothea is eyeing that seat.
Yes. And I think we need to stand up and say the truth here and be there to say. And I think on the other part, ahead of from the other conversation that was already there, where somebody talked about the opposition not being held on various platforms. I think it's one way of silencing them. But at this time, I think people were enlightened and were able to choose what is right and what is wrong. Definitely, we're able to see what's going on. And I'm happy that the UPND or Body One hasn't paid for this. We need to pay, because if he pays, to some extent, it will look like he's the one sponsoring us. Let's look independent in this and be there to stand.
That's why I've made every money that is coming from worldwide public. so that people can see. I've been showing you right now. People are putting money in my paper. I'm just adding the figures here. We are now at £723.96, which is 15,721.67 kwacha. We have raised the money. No sponsor. Carry on, sir.
Yes.
Carry on,
Yes,
sir.
so that would be very helpful. And I would also like to salute Pilato has been consistent about our being and many other youths. Trust me, on the background, I'll be able to chat with you. Get my line, I'll drop my line down there. Get my line, I'll drop so much information that you need to get as well. And talking about the warfare at the moment, what transpired in Kitwe on I think isn't it? Despite being a civil servant, she's got the right. She's not fighting for her own. Well, she's fighting for the whole, and she's exposing just what is happening in her ministry where she is positioned. So I think she has information. It is very critical. We've heard so much about what is happening in the Ministry of Education. So exposing that shouldn't be. If these people were good enough, they were supposed to work on the mistakes instead of to fix it.
That's true. That's
you all the time.
That's true. That's
so. I think,
but it's like they don't care.
Yeah, but then that definitely no wonder even this voter registration now it's pushed. They want to squeeze it. But despite whatever they're going to do, we'll still be there to show them the world.
Yes, yeah. We don't care about them. And then I've just read from the message that I've just. Your voice is so low, sir. We can't hear you. I've just received a message as well that what is happening to CHELLAH TUKUTAH is actually being reported on BBC Africa and Voice of America as well. Yeah, so don't think that what we're doing is being taken lightly. Our voices are being heard. Voice of America, and BBC Africa have reported this. So Monday, whichever country where you are, we don't care whether it's in Africa, go to your embassy and protest. I've already got my cardboard ready. Monday, you write, because CHELLAH should be free. He has every right. Our lawyer, the lawyer that we normally consult on this platform, was saying freedom of expression means insulting people. It's your freedom of expression. If you don't like what has been said, go to court. It's not a government battle. It's your battle, personal battles. So please, Monday as well, those of you in Zambia, please avoid going to protest, because I've given you the tip already, because I said it last time, the first time I said, do not go on the 22nd, because they are planning to arrest each and every one of you, because they will say you didn't have a permit, because they've revoked the permit that we had before. So please do not go and protest. Allow all diaspora people to protest, and we will share the videos on my YouTube channel or all the other YouTube channels for this thing to be heard. Please do not protest in Zambia. It's for your safety. Thank you, sir. Auntie Irene, where are you? Auntie Irene?
Hi, Ali. Hi, Lily.
Yeah, how are you? What would you like to say? Oh, let me unmute. Sorry.
Was posted by.
What would you like to say, Auntie Irene?
I would like to say.
Auntie Irene, start again. Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, carry on. Yes, we can hear you.
When I went off air, I just saw an article that was posted by ZNBC saying the political consortium, together with the NGOs, met and discussed about people disrespecting the office of the president. Now,
which people?
I don't know. Now, they should tell me. In Bemba, they say, Chindiko mkulu, naonga, chindiko mwaiche, nao nga chindika wakaramba. That's how they say. And sometimes they say, amano yala fuma mwidibwe ya mkulu. if you see these leaders are not behaving the way they are supposed to behave, and the youths have got all the knowledge they can share with these so-called elderly people, they can say whatever they want, because they are at liberty to say anything that they want and air their views. But to hear that they are saying they are not respecting, how are they going to respect that office when that office itself it's not respecting itself? Most of the ministers are the ones who have been actually intimidating the youths. They are the ones who've been insulting.
Yeah, they are bullies.
They are bullying
They are bullies.
Yes. So how do they expect to be respected when they can't respect their own children? Because if in a home the father is a bully, how do you expect the children to grow up in that home? There will be bullies. That's what happens. Look at the ones in the party, the party cadres. There are so many people who've committed really, really, really big offense in that party. Most of them, most people, the cadres, they've killed, and they're walking freely, and they are planning to kill. They're walking freely, and an innocent person just talks because CHELLAH touched the things that they didn't want to be touched. That was affecting them. And they want to disturb the whole situation so that people should stop talking. No, that's not the way it goes. They might shut CHELLAH up just now. Not everybody's going to shut up because not everybody's in Zambia. No, they are not going to. So if they want to be respected, they should respect the youths. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Brother Stan, I think I can see you're trying to come on. If you can please be seated upright, please, Brother Stan. Or are you not feeling well? Are you okay? Yeah, thank you, sir. Hold on. Let's put some volume for you. You need to unmute your mic, Brother Stan. I know it's cold in Zambia, but you have to sit upright because we have lots of people watching across the world. So far, guys, we have 723.96 pounds, which is 15,721.67 kwacha, including all your monies that you've been sending via Airtel money, MTN money. This is what it means. Western Union, World Remit. Thank you so much for all your donations. For the super chat, so far we've received 50 pounds, but obviously, like I said, that one reflects next month because obviously these battles are longer. So, but just know we have plus this 50 pounds. Yeah. How are you? I think you need to sort out your volume. Okay, let me unmute you. Okay, hold on. Just hold on. You need to unmute your mic first because I think you muted your mic. You need to unmute your mic. Because unmute your mic. Sort out your mic first. Huh? FK, how are you? What do you want to say? Hello, Felix. FK.
Yes, Madam.
Yeah, what did you want to contribute? Because I can see. What do you want to contribute? Because you've been trying to come on.
Oh, actually, no, I contributed early. I'm just following the program.
Okay, all right, okay. No problem. Thank you so much because I saw you at the background. Oh, thank you. Okay. Brother Stan, can you try again? Yeah, you can speak now, Brother Stan.
Yeah, I can speak now.
Yes. Speak up for us.
I've already been following your program as of late. Because nothing of late again, being tired, but just
Yeah.
it's really hectic. It's really disappointing. You know,
Yeah.
I've never seen such in my
Yeah.
life. People try to voice out and
Yeah.
permission. Like from light to sin way. And you're doing a job. And we really thank you so very much. For we also want people who are very bright like you. Really thankful way. I've seen like from my view. It's so many people out there who talk about it. And to sacrifice themselves, but they can't. There is some things, police are everywhere watching everybody. Like watch every move we make. So it's a little bit, but the other week of the days, try to educate people, try to tell them about what is going on. And most of them are very disappointed. But these people are very smarter than us. They always go there and print a lot of lies. They giant dancing. But nevertheless, to not stop messing ourselves up. We've already tried by all means to make them understand that things are not okay. And things are not working out. They have already tried, but they're not working out. Whatever they've been doing is being incarnate. Because it's why the same way. Now, I think we need to help guy out. You know, like you can go see him at least, whatever you can say anything there, like about everything. We are really much stressed. We know this is not first. We know ourselves. Do we just think that no thing will get better than God?
I think your network is breaking, huh? I think your network is breaking. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like your network is breaking.
Yeah, the language is bad. It is. But this is something. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think you try to leave and come back. Hi, Precious. I think try and leave and come back because Precious, how are you? The network is not good. I don't know why. Precious, how are you?
The network was very
Precious
bad.
is gone. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, we couldn't hear anything. Okay, so I'm going to read some comments as well from both pages, just to give a shout out. We're almost done now, and obviously up to today we've raised a lot of money actually, and that's good. 15,721.67 kwacha is a lot of money. We are hitting towards 20,000. Yeah, so we know that the money is there in case of anything, court fees or anything. The money is there for CHELLAH, and it's all group effort. For those of you who would like to contribute via Airtel Money, those are the numbers. That's the number, Felix Mfula and Hagai Lupia for MTN Money. And then if you want to send via World Remit, you can send to either numbers via World Remit, but I prefer you would send to MTN number because the MTN line, we keep everything intact there. So then Airtel, because I believe Airtel takes some time, but that's for the people who are local, the airtime, mainly the Airtel. So 72396 is what we have raised. Let me read comments on my Facebook page just to see what people are saying. Yeah, people were saying his network was poor. Okay, Presto says, I pity ECL. This is going to be the most embarrassing exit in the history of democracy, because no matter how they try to even rig the election, I don't think it will be successful. Somebody says, Kenny says, politicians are not our parents. We don't have parents who are criminals. If we Motale says, that Anti-Corruption Commission genuinely investigated these individuals, the truth would come out. You know, if they were investigated, the truth would come out. To be honest,
That's very
we
true,
knew.
Lily. That's what I honor.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you've laid,
And
if you followed up what has happened, 17
yes,
million
yeah,
dollars that
US
was
dollars.
awarded to, yes, if
A
that was
company which
awarded
doesn't
to a
exist.
non-existing. So how would someone who is paid to do that work would make such a blunder or such a big mistake? I think
Yeah.
that's a joke on its own. It's a big joke when people are dying
Yeah.
because of medicine.
Oh, okay. Somebody just commented that I hear Alice is one of them. Oh, wow. Shocking. Okay, I don't know how true that is. We'll find out. Carry on, sir. Carry on.
Yes, so I think if we need to stand up and say the truth. Today, many people do not have quantum in many other hospitals. And how would someone go and make such a big mistake? Well, we
Yeah.
don't say that malaria has been eradicated in Zambia. TB is on the rise. HIV is on the rise. Then why should we waste money like that?
And there's
Schools
no
have opened.
coronavirus.
Other schools, yes, schools have opened. Other schools that opened didn't receive masks. Students, the grade 7, 9s in the rural parts of Zambia going to school have masks. So where is the donated money at the end of it all? So all those are questions that are supposed to be answered.
Yeah.
So if someone talks, then they say, no, is being disrespectful. That's not being disrespectful. At the end of it all, we're just being holding them accountable for what they chose
That's
to do.
it.
If they were not fit to be in that position,
That's
they
it.
should just leave.
That's it.
That's taxpayers' money at the end of it all. Everybody pays tax. And the Chinese
Yes.
watch this as this is not their land, and we need to be free at the end of it all.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Let me see, Brother Stan is here. Maybe he's back again. Let's hear what he has to say, and then I will shut the stream. Because tomorrow is another day, Saturday. I know people would want to speak about different issues tomorrow. How are you, sir?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Can you get?
Yes.
It's nothing. No, thank you. I want to talk about the very critical issue.
Your network,
Everything that we
your
consider,
network is not good.
My network is bad. Oh, what should I do? Okay. What the extreme? Like when
it's not working well, and
is really bad.
It's really bad. Okay, I think we will be done for tonight, and we'll carry on tomorrow. If people can sort out their networks for tomorrow. Thank you so much for what has been raised. It's very good that you, my subscribers on my YouTube channel, have been able to support, and you, my followers and friends on Facebook all over the world, people who are non-Zambians have sent messages, because they've watched videos on my YouTube channel. And we are just trying here to help a brother. It could be you tomorrow, and also whatever funds will remain, they will be there to empower the youth of Zambia. Until next time, Brother Francis, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I am blessed and pleased to be here. Of course, everyone's mood is a bit low because of what's going on. People feel oppressed. If you read what people are saying on YouTube, what says oppressing people is not the right channel of communication. Only dialogue is the best way. It's not fair when certain things happen. These things keep on happening, and we can't allow these things to keep on happening. So your says there has been the latest news that Boma Sambo is under investigation by SCC. The problem is that investigations never break through. Should we say SCC is corrupt? That's a topic for another day. Natasha says PF cadres are brutal. They have done worse, but yet still free, while innocent people are being jailed for standing up for our rights. Margaret says, the Chinese people are jeopardizing the network. Calvin Kunda says, more grace on you, Lily, and to everyone who has taken part in the contribution. Chris Wallace says, my prayer is that may the good Lord continue to increase you for the tremendous job you're doing, Lily. A blessing, bless you, sir. We're doing this for the sake of everybody. Chrissy C. Clark says there's no humility in ACL and not being misled. It's not being misled as well. So thank you so much, Nato Telasana. It's a goal in the terms, also known as Gelopo said. On my Facebook, I'm updating as well as my community tab on my YouTube channel to give you a breakdown, because it's always good for us to be transparent. I know some people will be wondering, why are we publicizing? They might raise the bell. Nobody can raise any bell because Zambia doesn't have even the facilities to raise any bell. This is not America. Zambia is not America that they'll put a bill of $1 million. Besides, Bali said he will pay. You read his post. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Nangu Banchinga.